So, students, now let us discuss about what will be the structural form of the sentences when we use simple past tense. Okay. Now, first of all, there in simple past tense, we will be using the subject here and the second form of the verb. Okay. Second form of the verb means like go, went, gone. So, went is the second form, we will be using the second form of the verb. Now, see here, he played or he went to school yesterday, like this. So, what he did? He went to school yesterday. So, that is how we use adverbial words here to describe that action has been performed the one day, the previous day. Okay, that means yesterday. So, here. Now, let us move to the next, the negative sentence. So, subject plus, now here we will use a helping verb, that is the past tense of does or do, that is did. Okay. So, here we have introduced did and then we will use not. Okay. So, we will have subject plus did not plus verb first form, because the helping verb is in past tense. So, that is why the principal verb will be used in first form. Okay. So, see here, he did not play, she did not go to school yesterday. That means she was required, this happened yesterday, that she did not go. Okay. So, what we have done? We have used a helping verb did not and go is the first form of the verb. So, in this manner we frame the sentence like, okay. Now, so let us move to the interrogative sentence. Here again we will bring the helping verb first and then it will be a subject will precede it. Okay. Okay. So, subject will be preceded by the helping verb. So, did plus subject plus verb first form. Again we will be using verb first form. Okay. We will not use second form here. Okay. So, did he play? Did she go to school yesterday? So, what we are asking? We are talking about the previous day which has already gone. Okay. And we are inquiring about what we are asking about, whether she go to school or not. Okay. So, that is how we frame the sentence. Did I play? Okay. Now, interrogative negative sentence. So, again did plus subject plus not plus verb first form. So, we have introduced not here after the subject. Did he not play? Did she not go to school yesterday? Like this. Okay. So, did I not play? So, in this manner we frame the interrogative negative sentence under simple past tense. Okay. Now, let us move to the past progressive tense, that is past continuous tense. Okay. Now, here this particular tense, first of all we have to understand that certain action at a point of time in the past started and it continued for a period of time and then it completed also. Okay. It got completed in the past itself. It is not continuing in the present. In the present time, we are not talking about the continuation of that action. The action started, it continued for some period of time and that is all. Okay. It does not influence the present time. We are just expressing that something, some action progressed in the past. Okay. Like, see here the structure of the sentence, that is also very important to understand here. That is, we will for a positive sentence, first of all subject plus was oblique verb. Now, here we are using the second form of the be verb. Okay. So, here we are using was oblique verb plus verb ing form. Okay. So, that is I was playing, She was going to school yesterday. Okay. She was going to school yesterday. That what was happening yesterday? She was going to school yesterday. Okay. And see here, at that very moment, at that very specific time when the person saw her, what she was doing, what the action was in progress, she was going to school. Okay. So, in this manner we use past progressive tense. Okay. Now, let us move to the negative structure. Subject plus was oblique verb plus not plus verb ing form. So, here I was not playing. We were not playing. She was not going to school when I met her. Okay. Now, in this manner we can use the negative sentence. Now, interrogative sentence. Was oblique verb will precede the subject because they are the helping verb. Okay. And so, was oblique verb plus subject plus verb ing form. Okay. So, was I playing? Was he writing a letter? Okay. Were we playing? Past continuous tense. Okay. Now, in interrogative negative sentence, was oblique verb plus subject plus not plus verb ing form. See here, was I not playing or were we not playing? Was she not going to school? So, like this. Okay. Now, the next set of sentence is the past perfect tense. Okay. So, past perfect tense here is another tense that shows that action started somewhere in the past and then later on it continued, it has completed also over in the past itself. Okay. It has not been influencing us in the present. Like, see here, he had played. Okay. Now, I had completed my MBA. Okay, like this. So, something which I started in the past, I took admission in MBA in the past, I completed that program in the past, and now I am just telling you about in the present. It is not influencing me here at present time. I had done my MBA. So, this has been done in the past. Okay, like this. So, here the structure will be subject plus had. Okay, this is the helping verb we are going to use here. Subject plus had plus third form of the verb. Okay. So, again always in perfect tense, like whether it is present perfect, past perfect or future perfect, we will always use the third form of the verb. Okay. So, here he had played, I had played, she had eaten her meal. Okay, like this. So, negative sentence, subject plus had plus not plus third form of the verb. Okay. So, here he had not played, I had not played, she had not finished her food, like this. Okay. Now, interrogative sentence. So, for interrogative we will again bring the helping verb first. Okay. So, had plus subject plus third form of the verb. Okay. So, had he played? Had she finished her food? Okay. So, had I played? Like this. Now, interrogative negative sentence, for that again we will bring had first. So, had plus subject followed by not. Okay. So, plus not plus third form of the verb. Okay. So, had he not played? Had she not finished her food? like this. Had I not played. So, in this manner we frame the past perfect tense sentences. Okay. Now, let us move to one more, the last fourth sentence here, that is past perfect continuous tense. Okay. Now, past perfect continuous tense is like, suppose one action started in the past, it continued for some point of time, and this is not specifically very much declared that till what time it continued. Okay. So, there was a particular action which started and it was in progression, okay, it was being in continuation, and say normally this tense is being used when we are talking about a particular action which happened, but something was in progress before it. Like when I reached home, my mother had been cooking food. Okay, like this. So, my mother when I reached home. So, when I reached home, this also action happened in past only. Okay. So, at that point of time. So, when I reached, he reached home later, but the mother, she had started cooking earlier and that action was in progress when he reached home. Okay. So, we use this past perfect continuous tense in this manner. Okay. Now, let us look about the structure of the sentence that has to be followed for framing a past perfect continuous sentence. Now, first of all, subject for a positive sentence, subject plus had been. Okay. So, been is the third form of the verb be. Okay. So, subject plus had been plus ing form of the verb. Okay. So, here the sentence will be I had been playing, he had been playing. Okay. She, my mother had been cooking food when I reached home. So, she had been doing that action from a previous point of time. Okay. So, that is what exactly. Now, let us look to the negative sentence. Okay. So, subject plus had plus not followed by been. Okay. And then the ing form of the verb. So, I had not been playing. He had not been playing. My mother had not been cooking food, like this. Okay. So, now interrogative sentence. So, we will bring the helping verb first, had. Had plus subject plus been plus verb ing form. Okay. So, had I been playing? Had he been playing? So, in this manner we frame the interrogative sentence. Now, interrogative negative sentence, again we will bring the helping verb first, then the subject and then not, then followed by been plus ing form of the verb. So, had I not been playing, or had he not been playing, had she not been cooking food, like this. So, in this manner we will frame the sentence and negative interrogative sentence. Okay. Now, let us move to the third category of tense, that is the future tense. So, students, the third category of tense is future tense. As we understand future tense, that means certain action which is being expected to happen in future. That means at present we are talking about it and we are expecting that action to happen in future. Okay. So, certain action which has actually not taken place up till now, but we expect that it will be taken up in future. So, that is what is future tense. Now, future tense, in future tense we have again the 4 subtenses here, that is simple future tense, future continuous progressive tense, future perfect tense and future perfect continuous or progressive tense. So, we will take up the simple future tense first. Okay. Now, let us understand what is simple future tense here. The simple future tense is used when we make an instant decision to do something. Okay. So, what we are doing? We are taking a decision to do something. It is also used to talk about what we know or believe or think that shall happen. Okay. So, it also mentions things or facts that shall take place in ordinary routine of things. This is also referred to as colorless future, that sun will rise in the morning. Sun will rise tomorrow morning. This we know it will happen. Okay. It does not go anywhere like this. So, we frame the sentences by using will or shall, and also we frame simple future tense sentences by using be going to. I will be going to the school tomorrow, like this. Okay. So, we can use in this form also, and also we introduce the helping verb, or we can say the models here, will or shall. Now, let us look to the structural aspect of the sentences with which we will go ahead to discuss how to frame the sentences under future tense. Okay. Now, so let us discuss first of all a positive sentence in simple future tense. So, simple future tense here, and the positive sentence will be framed like this: subject, that means here subject is specifically the first person. Okay. So, for first person it will be shall, okay, and for second person we will be using second person, and third person we will be using will. So, we can use shall oblique will depending upon the person, okay, and also so subject will determine whether we will be using shall or will. Okay. So, here subject plus shall oblique will plus verb first form. So, we will be always in future tense we will be using verb first form in simple future tense. Okay. So, I shall play. Now, another format is subject with he, she, it, you, they. These are all either second person or third person subjects. Okay. So, we will be using will plus verb first form. So, he will play, she will write a letter, like this. Okay. Now, negative sentence. So, how we will frame a negative sentence here? We will add on not along with the helping verb here, that is subject plus shall oblique will plus not, and then followed by the first form of the verb, that means plus verb first form. So, the sentence will be I shall not play, he will not play, she will not write a letter, like this. Okay. Now, interrogative sentence. So, an interrogative sentence, again we will bring the helping verb or the modals first, and then it will precede the subject. So, shall oblique will plus subject plus verb first form. Okay. So, shall I play? Will he play? Will she write a letter? Like this. Okay. Now, interrogative negative sentence, here again the sentence will start with shall oblique will plus subject plus not plus verb first form. So, sentence will be, shall I not play? Will he not play? Will she not write a letter? Like this. Okay. Now, moving to the next set of tense under future tense, that is future continuous tense or progressive tense. So, here what is expected, see, a certain action in future is expected to be continued for some time. It will start in future and it will be continued for some point of time in future. So, that is how we to express certain such actions we use future continuous tense. Okay. So, here see, the structure of the sentence will be subject plus shall be or will be. Okay. So, here be is being introduced plus ing form of the verb. So, the sentence will be, I shall be playing, he will be playing, she will be writing a letter tomorrow. So, what will be? It is expected that the action will start tomorrow and she will continue to write a letter tomorrow. Okay, and she will be writing it for certain period of time. That action is expected to be in progression, to be continued for some point of time. Okay. Now, in this manner. Now, next structure will be negative sentence, that is subject plus shall oblique will plus not plus be plus verb ing form. Okay. So, I shall not be playing, he will not be playing, she will not be writing a letter tomorrow. Okay, like this. Now, interrogative sentence, again we will bring the helping verb first. Okay. So, shall oblique will plus subject plus be plus verb ing form. Okay. So, shall I be playing? Will he be playing? Will she be writing a letter? Like this. Okay. Now, interrogative negative sentence, again we will bring the helping verb first. So, shall oblique will plus subject plus not, then followed by be plus verb ing form. So, shall I not be playing? Will he not be playing? Will she not be writing a letter? Like this. Okay. So, in this manner, this is future continuous tense. Now, let us take up the future perfect tense. Now, see here, future perfect tense is that we expect that certain action will be taken up in the future frame of time. Okay. So, that means it will be there, it will be taken up. Okay, it will be done by a person in the future time period. It is been expected like that. Okay. Now, let us look towards the structure of the sentence here. Subject plus shall have or will have. That means we will introduce a again second auxiliary verb here, have here. Okay. Plus verbs third form, because now it is perfect tense. So, we will again use the third form of the verb. So, the sentence will be like this: I shall have played, he will have played, she will have written the letter. Like this. What we expect? That in future time, by that this hour, she will have written the letter by tomorrow morning. So, by that particular time, this action would get completed in the future time. Action will start in future time, it is not going on in present. Okay, it will start in future time, she will write the letter, she will start it in the next frame of time, maybe in the night, but it will be completed by morning. So, she will have written a letter by morning. Okay, like this. Now, let us move to the negative structure of the sentence. So, subject plus shall oblique will plus not plus have and then third form of the verb. So, I shall not have played. He will not have played. She will not have written the letter by morning. Like this. Okay. Now, interrogative sentence. So, we will bring the helping verb first, shall oblique will plus subject plus have plus third form of the verb. So, now the sentence will be, shall I have played? Will he have played? Will she have written the letter? Will she have written the letter? Like this. Okay. Now, interrogative negative sentence. Again we will bring the shall oblique will first, then the subject and then it will be followed by not and then have and finally the third form of the verb. So, shall I not have played? There is a misprint here. Will he not have played? So, will she not have written the letter by tomorrow? Like this. So, in this manner we frame the interrogative negative sentence. Okay. Now, there is the final subtense which we need to discuss here is future perfect continuous tense. Future perfect continuous tense. Now, here future perfect continuous tense, see here what happens here is whenever we are we are discussing it present, we are expecting something in present and we are talking about it in present, but what we are expecting, we are talking about future tense. So, the particular action will actually take place in future. It has been assumed like that it will take up in future, it will be continued for some point of time and over there then it will be completed afterwards. Okay. And it may be continued even further and we do not know, there is no definite time till which it will be continued. Okay. So, that is what exactly the way in which we use future perfect continuous tense. Now, so here look for the structure of the sentence. For the positive sentence, subject plus shall have been or will have been plus ing form of the verb. So, I shall have been playing. He will have been playing. So, she will have been writing a letter like this. Okay. So, in this manner we will write a positive or a declarative future perfect continuous sentence. Okay. Now, negative sentence, subject plus shall oblique will plus not plus have been then ing form of the verb. So, here I shall not have been playing, he will not have been playing, she will not have been writing a letter like this. Okay. Now, the interrogative sentence here, shall oblique will come first, okay, and then it will be followed by the subject plus have been plus verb ing form. Okay. So, the sentence will be, shall I have been playing? Will he have been playing? Will she have been writing a letter? Like this. Okay. Now, for interrogative negative sentence here, shall oblique will followed by subject plus not plus have been and then ing form of the verb. So, here shall I not have been playing? Will he not have been playing? Will she not have been writing a letter? Like this. So, in this manner we can frame the sentences for future perfect continuous tense. So, students, I hope you will be able to grasp all the various structures of various types of sentences which we have discussed under the various 3 categories of tenses and their subtenses here in this lecture. So, we will take up some exercises so that you can practice them here. Thank you, students.